Hi, I'm Captain Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
We had this Arctic front come in this week, and it got cold, and the sheephead are showing up all along the old McDermott docks, along these pilings and these field docks through here, these rocks. Been some good sheephead being caught through here, also mixed in with redfish and speckled trout. Out here in the front of Fina docks, up along this granite rocks right through here, same deal, sheephead and redfish through here. If the wave heights come down, we still been catching redfish and sheephead out here at the end of the jetties. South jetty, seems like there's a pretty good school over here on the north jetty. So anywhere around these rocks at the tips on the outside, you can come back towards the surf. Or if it's too rough, you need to stay on the inside and work these rocks on the inside. Either side, there have been sheephead being caught through here. There's been some good ones being caught. Slot reds, a few black drums. So all around Port Aransas is still holding pretty decent fish. Over here on this old this shipwreck right out here in front of the lighthouse, this is a good area to target sheephead also. There's some buoys out here that mark it. If you've got your fish finder, you can locate that wreck, and there's going to be plenty of sheephead all along this wreck right through here. The tides are going out. It's going to be low tides, so all these little sloughs, the entrances of these deep little guts, they're going to be holding black drum and redfish and speckled trout. Speckled trout on artificial plastics or live shrimp. Seems like the smaller shrimp catch them better. And then for your redfish and black drum, either dead shrimp and the shrimp flavored fish bites for the drum. And, cut mullet, live mullet, your mud minnows, your sea lice, that's all been working for redfish. So all these little guts off the Lillian channel, they've also been holding pretty decent little redfish through here. So you can work it all the way back down to Moore's Cummins and come into Moore's Cummins Cut, and the water's going to be out, and them fish are going to be on the edges. So all of this edge is going to be holding pretty decent fish. When that water dumps like that, South Bay is a great place for redfish and black drum. All on this edge, where that flat drops onto this edge, perfect place to set. Those of you in those shallow water boats, you can come back through jump the sandbar and come into the cut itself. Black drum and redfish, they will be, but those of you in the deeper V-bottoms, you can just work the edges of this flat, and it's a good area to target. Another good place right now is coming into the highway channel and coming into sailboat, all this area through here, all the way till where it dead ends into this flat, into brown root flat. Redfish, black drum. We've been catching some speckled trout in this deep grass right through here on artificials. If you come back where the gas well is right here, same deal, redfish and black drum. It's real muddy back here. That mud holds heat. And them fish, they get down in that mud and they stay warm. Back here in the very back where it dead ends, back here in this back little lake, this is Summer Hole. Summer Hole is also a great place to target wintertime redfish and black drum. It's coming into Piper Channel, heading into Island Moorings. Right here on this bend, there's a little cut that runs through these oyster reefs. Black drum, redfish, and the sheephead have been really kind of held up right in here. So great place, especially when them flats are dry and you see all the oyster reefs sticking out. Best time of the time to get into that gut. Also coming back to the back of these houses, all along these docks, it's going to be redfish, black drum, and sheephead. If you stay on the edges and work this this flat right through here, that right on the edge of that channel, speckled trout is a great place right now. If the water does come up a little bit, them fish will push up onto this flat. right here by these dunes, and you can catch black drum and redfish all right through here on this flat here. But great area to be targeting right now. Back here in the back, this is called George Clark's Hole right here. It's a good little 4-foot hole that comes back through these islands. When you get into Dagger, you can come all the way to the back. If it's still pretty cold, it's real muddy back here, and the trout have been back here. There've been flounder back here. There's been redfish right up in the mangroves. Now, if you come back out and start hitting these little islands all along the ICW, depending how low that tide is up on this sandbar, all of this area has been holding bait. I mean, from Dagger all the way to Ransom, all these little islands through here, look for the bait. You find that bait, you're going to find redfish. We come through here the other morning, and redfish were just scattering everywhere. You could see the bulls of the mud just where they were running out there, but all of this area is holding decent redfish. Right here in front of the Ransom RV park on this backside of this island, this is a great place to be targeting redfish. Right through here, cut mullet, live mullet, mud minnows, any of your redfish baits are going to be working real good. If you still have that north wind, then get back on this backside. All this area right through here is a good little gut. It comes back by these islands right here. It's about 4 or 5 foot, and work them chains of islands. Good area to target black drum and redfish. You get back here in the back, in these back little lakes right through here. Good little lakes right through here, and there's been redfish and black drum holding out in these back little lakes. Be careful, there are a few oyster bars through there, little oyster reefs. Don't need anybody to scratch the bottom of their boats, but all of this in Redfish Bay around Ransom and Dagger has been holding good fish. Back here on this backside of Sunray Channel, there's a couple little deep little pockets around right through here. These little areas are good places to post up, especially on a north wind, and put some cut baits right through these holes, these sand pockets through here, holding out consistently in there. When the winds lay down, out here at these gas wells, like I always talk about, good areas to be targeting, especially this time of the year. Live shrimp I take out here. I like freelining around these wells. There's been speckled trout out here. There's been redfish out here. There's been black drum, and the big sheephead are showing up out here. So you get out here on them good calm mornings and work around these gas wells. Those of you that can use your fish finder, you can go around them wells and you can kind of see them schools of fish working around that well. Once you do, then you kind of know, okay, they're on the north side or they're on the south side, and vice versa. So once you get that school located, then you can go to work on them. Out here in front of the T-heads, right out here, all along these rocks, going to be sheephead, black drum, and redfish. I like using the entrances wherever the rocks break. Then I work each one of these points right through here. And it seems like that's the way I kind of produce fish consistently. So, but you can work anywhere around them rocks. And live shrimp, same way. You can free line them. You can use a little 16th ounce weight right on top of a number 2 kill hook. And that's been working just as well. So y'all have a great week, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte.